December the 19th, 2020. I'm getting a name that I'm not familiar with, except a child. It is, I believe, a Middle Eastern name. Mariam. Not Marian, Mariam. I'm seeing the yashmak, I'm seeing a darker complexion. So you'll know if that's anything to do with you. Mariam. They may be showing me the child for a reason. Could be something that happens in the country of origin. I don't know. It's a very strange one for me because interpreting what I see, I just say what I see. So children may have significance to this in some way. Culture has a lot to do with the situation, the way he was brought up. Today's card is Sun. Enlightenment or confusion, depending on which way it reveals itself. Getting dizziness and sickness. But it doesn't feel as if it's from an ailment, which sounds strange. It's just a sensation. Perhaps pregnancy for some. Morning sickness. It's more apprehension, the fear of the unknown, of new life. A different way of living. Let's see. Tiredness of the limbs, so lack of iron. It does suggest somebody is pregnant or birthing something new in their life. It seems it's going to be there it is. So, confusion, being in the dark about something, obstacles in the path, Enemies need to be overcome. Action without thought. Mature, old and fire sign male, and mature, older earth sign. So we have a couple, fire sign, very status and financial orientation, but they're going through a transition. This may be the same person or two different men connected to this fire sign woman. Probably a Leo, he's probably an Aries. This is a businessman with an Aries close by, so it could be connected to him if he isn't the same person. May have been successful at one time, but now a failed business, failed enterprise, failed security. This could be a man in uniform, of a darker complexion, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Was once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. Probably the enemy to overcome. We have Scorpio energy. It's about, again, shared resources and the reproductive organs. This is a chapter that needs to end, the 21st, and we'll go into the astrology for that probably on the day. But it's a very important day. The chapter needs to end. Something is coming to a conclusion, and the fixed signs are mentioned: Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. There's no mention of the Aquarius. It is travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. It is the end of one chapter, so a new chapter can begin. Someone is confused about this and there are obstacles in the way. Action needs to be taken. Finances are the main theme for this couple. There is no celebration and no reunion. So Christmas may be hard and someone is walking away. There has been an actual passing or an ending. Someone stabbed someone in the back and they've doubled up already. Thank you, Spirit. Full cycle. This is an end of a chapter. Someone needs a blessing to leave the family unit. 10 years is mentioned. Clarity needs to be brought to the situation. Someone needs to cut through the bullshit and get to the point. And there she is, doubling up again. Thank you, Spirit. This Leo female has decided that she wants to unite with someone. But not reunite, walking away to a new relationship. There may have been a missed opportunity with an Aries male, stubborn, his way or the highway. It's about image, self-worth and success. Head and face. It's also those born on the 4th or the 31st. So the most important numbers are 21, which would be massively important for us all. 21st. So many things are happening on the 21st, and I have posted videos about the astrology for the 21st, so I suggest you go and have a look. Things are changing. Something has to end, and there may be an actual passing. Someone may feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Yeah, lack of clarity and confusion again. And they've doubled up the card that we started with, thank you Spirit Full Circle. There are obstacles in the way. You are not aware of everything. Children, travel, your happiness is blocked. There is possibly a water sign child or an immature water sign energy. No love offered. There is fear here. Those born on the 22nd, living or past. Get for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Putting off till tomorrow what should be done today. The 20th is mentioned. So 19th, 20th, 21st and 22nd. So from today it starts to get very, very confusing. It's time to settle something once and for all, raise it to the ground and rise like the phoenix from the ashes. The polar bear is the animal totem. Someone wants to move on from stormy waters to calmer ones. Travel may be indicated. Boredom is a factor. And they may have to halve their income. Self-isolation or forced isolation. Feeling lonely in a room full of people, shut out in the cold. A gamble may not have paid off. Someone is at a fork in the road. We are all at a fork in the road. A threshold that needs to be crossed. Transformation needs to take place. We cannot keep putting off till tomorrow. Those born on the 13th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Scorpio energy. Somebody's in denial and has been wallowing in self-pity. Or grieving the loss of someone. Yeah, the prison wave. Sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. The 31. Are you a prisoner of worry, distrust, cynicism and fear? Yes. Do you constantly tell yourself that there's not going to be enough? Or do you see only lack and poverty wherever you look? Perhaps your expectations of negative results and repercussions serve to keep you imprisoned in your own thoughts. Do you feel that you're not allowed success in life? When the prison wave comes as your challenger warns that you are now seeing in your life the results of those negative thoughts and expectations. If you don't like what you see, it's time to transform the way you see it. If you aren't happy with your life, change your thoughts. That alone has the power to change your life. So leave the baggage of the past behind and move forwards. Difficulties are learning curves right now. Just remember that this prison won't hold you for long. Take the time to learn about your mistakes and the lessons ensure later and greater success. The moon, number 2, and it is a full moon on the 30th. So this is the High Priestess. All things must come to the soul from the roots, from where it is planted. What does your gut say? The moon asks. This card is all about mystery, feeling and hidden messages. The moon is receptive. It governs intuition and self-protection. Its placement by sign and house indicates those areas in which we are most emotional or sensitive. The moon represents what is felt instinctively and what is the core of your emotions. In the astrological chart, the moon is our soul. It shows the intimate side of who we are. The moon represents security, the home we grew up in. So, the Ten of Pentacles. And the need to hide away and recoup our energies. It is the female principle that is darkly moist and yielding. So the moon can signify our relationship with our mothers as well as pregnancy. Full circle, Spirit, thank you, that's what I was getting. It also signifies our grandmothers and even old age. So geriatric issues can arise when this card turns up. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in the darkness, which is maybe why she was wearing a veil. The moon shows how we respond emotionally to what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret, so there is secrets here. And also memories from who we were in the past. The moon is our most innermost selves. About this matter, do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. This card indicates fluctuations in your life. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days, so 12 different moon combinations mean great variation. But the moon is a side we keep concealed. In a horoscope chart, when the moon has many aspects or is the most elevated planet in the chart, it is considered to have strong influence. The lunar influence can indicate a future fame, governing the masses, what is likely to be popular. At this time, you may have trouble controlling your emotions, and you may want to do things that are safe. You are very sensitive, and you must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others are responding to you now. The arts and helping professions suit you, and you would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems, or anyone who needs counselling. It is also a good time to rely upon your imagination and to pay attention to your dreams. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems. Something is being obscured, yes, which is where we started. We're in the dark. You may feel you have lost direction or that you don't have all the information to go forwards. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act, yes. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth, which is cutting through the fog and not being able to get to the real truth. Substance abuse issues may touch your life. Not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, the energy may smell smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise, and there may be feelings of paranoia. But we love though. It makes us feel safe. So someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. After all, the moon tells us to hang on, oftentimes after we should have released things from our lives or just given up. But no, we always hang in there and hope that we'll sooner or later win. It's important now not to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, with the Moon card, deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now, and it's a good time to open your mind to visions as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition, finding your feminine side and bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the Moon is, she still represents fame and crowds, and when you think the Moon card, think mystery, birth, tribes, unanswered questions and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts now may be strange yet compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours, so pay close attention to energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely upon your gut. This is about dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, memories, the past, wisdom, shelter, and deep love. Thanks for listening.